Welcome to Classic Motoring and welcome to this Jaguar E-Type 4.2 from 1968. We're going to take you on a brief tour of the car with its features and the use of the car and how everything works, and so you can enjoy the motoring the way it should be enjoyed. We're going to have a little bit of a tour of the vehicle. I'm going to show you how to open the hood, the bonnet, and check a few features underneath there so you're acquainted with the vehicle. Starting with how to open it. There are two catches that release the bonnet, both located just inside the door. To open these, you turn and twist and pull. If the car has been running and it's hot, you will need gloves to push this safety catch, which is located in the middle of the hood. Opening is simple, just open, and once it's at the top, it'll stay. That's the procedure for opening the hood. Okay, let's talk about what's happening under here, under this bonnet. We've got your brake fluid reservoirs over there. Now that's fully synthetic brake fluid. Normally these wouldn't have that, but this car has got fully synthetic, please note, very important. Screen washers here. Carburetors are here. Float chambers for the carburetors alongside down here. You've got your HT leads for your spark plugs, which are here. There's 6 of them. Cooling fans underneath there should come on if the engine gets hot. And that's basically this side of the engine. So starting at the front here, we've got the alternator. It's important to note that this car is a 12-volt negative earth electrical system, like a modern car. Here, we've got the oil top-up. Turn this anti-clockwise, and the oil to use in this car is 2040 normal standard motor oil. Definitely do not use fully synthetic or semi-synthetic oils in this car. To check the oil, you check it using this dipstick, which unlatches and then literally draws out. Also important here is to use gloves for either of these, especially if the engine's hot. Top up for the expansion tank is here, and this should be only filled to the halfway point. Clutch fluid and hydraulic reservoir here is fully synthetic. This will not need to be touched. Your fan motor and your fan system fan box for the ventilation for the cabin is here, and your battery is down here. That completes this side of the engine. Fuel for this vehicle is super unleaded, or leaded, but super unleaded is what you'd normally get. Raise the cap, turn and open. Fuel's here. To replace, just turn, screw down and lower the cap. 98 or 97 super unleaded is what's required. To release the trunk, simply find the mechanism released and push. Release the trunk, lift up, and in here you'll find a catch with a safety catch. Push the catch to release the door. Opening the trunk lid, it will rest on this latch here. To close the trunk lid, release the catch here before lowering and gently letting it go to close. Let's look at the instrument cluster and the buttons below. Battery. When the engine's running, the battery should be approximately in the middle here. The line where it says 13 will be approximately where the battery gauge should show. Oil pressure. This is not oil temperature, this is oil pressure, and that should be reading not less than 40. Please note it takes at least 10 minutes for the engine to warm up properly. Clock, water temperature. This should read around normal, but you may well find, especially on a very hot day, that the gauge will go back past where it says L under the normal. But it won't be there for long, as the fans under the bonnet will cut in and bring the temperature down. Fuel gauge. Please don't let the fuel gauge get to below empty before refilling. Coming back to the switches, we have a hazard light, map light, which also operates this bulb here when the doors are closed. Interior light operates the light at the back of the cabin. Panel lights operate the bulbs inside each of the dials, including the rev counter and the speedo. That will only work when the side lights are on or the headlights are on. Side lights, headlights, panel lights. Wipers, slow and fast speed. Washers, push and hold. Fan switch, slow, fast for ventilation in the cabin. We also have a choke lever for the engine for cold start. Pull all the way up and then push back as the engine warms up. Underneath we have footwell ventilation. We have one of these on each side of the cabin. And then on the far right hand side of the cabin we have a switch for the full beam. So when the headlights are on, you flick the switch up for full beam, down for low beam. Cabin ventilation, pull out for cold, push in for warm. Indicators are on the left. Flash, pull towards you, and the horn is also on this, push down. To adjust the steering wheel, you can do this telescopically. Turn the collar to the left to loosen the grip, and then pull gently towards you or push away from you to select the position where you'd like the steering wheel. Then re-tighten the collar in a clockwise direction until it feels shut. To start the car, pull the choke all the way out, turn the ignition key so your ignition lights are illuminated, and then in making sure that the car is out of gear, turn the key. Note the oil pressure and the voltage are climbing correctly, and then slowly reduce the choke as the engine warms up, and you can hear the engine running correctly. So driving this E-Type is simplicity itself. It's a 5-speed manual. It's a modern gearbox. A lot of torque from the 6-cylinder engine, 4.2. Develops about 265 brake horsepower, standard form, giving the car a top speed of around 150 miles an hour. We're checking our gauges, and we have good charge on the battery. We have great oil pressure. We've got good water temperature and plenty of fuel. Choke is in. Sadly, modern traffic will get in the way.
On days like these, when skies are blue and fields are green,